Betsy Hartmann, B-E-T-S-Y-H-A-R-T-M-A-N-N. I want to thank the ICC for allowing us another opportunity to hear our voices. Unfortunately, as you can tell, a lot of the opposition voices are not here because they are in the field. From the beginning, RICL has told so many lies that the only way we can tell they are not lying is when they aren't saying anything. I went to the June 2011 open house in Amboy, Illinois, and Mike Skelly, president of Clean Line, was my group leader. Once he explained the project, one of the first questions he asked was if Clean Line had applied to the ICC yet. Mr. Skelly said they had not applied to the ICC yet. Well, the truth is, we all know, they first applied to the ICC in October of 2010, 8 months earlier. Mr. Skelly and all of his PR people at those open houses, we don't even know how many lies they were telling us. We couldn't keep track. Clean Line only talks about clean energy running through these lines. That's also a little lie. As we all know, wind energy is very unreliable. They must have fossil fuel energy running through these lines at all times to keep a steady supply of energy coming through them. They could even have all fossil fuel energy. They're not bound by any agreement stating that they must have clean energy running through these lines. Another thing Clean Line promises all the local jobs this project will produce. But they've hired an out-of-state general contractor. They're going to bring in their own cement plant with their own workers so they can control the flow of cement for their own project. The only local thing they have to buy is gravel. They don't even have to hire the local gravel trucks. All these lies, after all these lies, does the public really believe hundreds of local jobs will be brought to this area? It was really funny listening to all of Clean Line's paid, prepared, and trained speakers at the ICC forum in September. I could tell that Clean Line tailored each speech they gave to each group they talked to. Local leaders were told they would get so much tax money and jobs. Unions were told they would get lots of new jobs. Local businesses, they were told they would get more business from all the extra people in the area. In other words, all the out-of-state workers. They promised each group they talked to whatever they wanted to hear. Hens Detweiler stated for this project to be profitable, the price of electricity would have to go up by at least 50%. If Clean Line actually followed through on all their promises, the state of Illinois would be rolling in dough and would not have any debt. How many more lies will Clean Line tell the ICC and the public? I'm also worried about Clean Line's financing coming through. It is my belief, and I hope the ICC will agree with me, that private company putting up transmission lines should pay the entire cost themselves and not burden the citizens of Illinois with any of the cost. As a farmer, I have learned that you must take care of our land or it will not take care of you. I would not like to see our most valuable, non-renewable green resource, our soil, be used for a transmission line that is not in the best interest of the residents of Illinois. The soil in this area is some of the best soil in the world, and agriculture is the #1 industry in Illinois. We feed the world. Don't waste this valuable green resource on this project. My understanding is that the ICC should not approve this unless it benefits the people of Illinois. Well, how does it benefit the people of Illinois? No turbines can transmit their energy on this. Nobody else can get energy off of this line directly without going through their substation. We were told at the open houses in June 2011 the Clean Line wanted to send all the electricity to the East Coast and hardly any would be used in Illinois. Is this another clean line lie? Why do they need a 200-foot easement? Are they going to sell part of it to others, such as pipelines or other transmission lines? I have a solution that will solve all our problems, well, except Clean Line's. Clean Line never told you that actually the best wind source in the Midwest is on the Great Lakes. So with the best wind source in Lake Michigan, why don't we put hundreds of wind turbines on Lake Michigan and send that energy to Chicago? Therefore, we don't need any transmission lines to bring any more energy to Chicago. Produce the energy close to where it is used. Please do not set a new precedent by granting a private company public utility status and eminent domain in Illinois. Before any of this is done, a study should be done to find need for such a project and also to coordinate any other transmission lines that may be in the works. We don't need transmission lines running north and south and east and west and crisscross and everything. We only need our transmission lines that actually help people of Illinois. Don't grant Clean Line's request for public utility status and do not grant them eminent domain so they can run over our farmland. Do not be fooled by this company. They have told so many lies to the public that they can't be trusted. Transmission lines are becoming archaic and obsolete with the advances in distributed generation, new technology for solar and other clean energy sources produced near the load zones, and energy efficiencies and awareness and incentives. Investing in new transmission lines now is like investing in new land phone lines, just as cell phones took over home phone lines. Thank you.